Wow. Wow, that was crazy because we couldn't even see
the bus.
We couldn't even see a bus. It does the 3-point turn better than I could. I would have done a 30-point turn.
Too bad.
Welcome to another episode of Get Geared. It's been a while since we did a Get Geared episode, and this time round it's a little bit different because we won't be driving any car.
Instead, we've been invited to try the Ai.R Autonomous Service operating in Punggol. The future is here.
So stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to experience this for yourself. So actually, what is Ai.R?
So Ai.R actually stands for Autonomously Intelligent Rides.
Then why not just take a bus?
Because the Ai.R actually fills the transport gaps within the residential area. So it goes to places where the public transport cannot reach.
Oh.
Yeah, like your house downstairs cannot be the bus come here, right?
Then just take Grab lah.
But this is cheaper.
Ah, okay. That's the key point.
Sense.
That's the key point. Yeah, now that makes sense.
So actually, it's our first time riding this, and how do you feel about it, honestly?
I actually quite excited, right? Because every time I see all American countries, right, they have driverless cabs and everywhere, and then they just go anywhere they want, right? Then I was like thinking, like, wow, Singapore will never.
When is it?
When?
Now.
When? Now.
Now is the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite scared also, but I'm honestly very excited also. And actually, we'll have a Grab team member joining us today, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis from Grab, and we operate the Ai.R Shuttle service here in Punggol.
So now it's only at Punggol area lah.
That's right, we're starting off in Punggol.
Okay, then eventually.
Yeah, we do have plans, right, to progressively expand from where we are currently at in Punggol. There's a lot of learnings for us to take here, and progressively we'll think about how we expand to other areas of Singapore, working closely with the government to fill connectivity gaps for residents to key amenities like, you know, polyclinics, markets, MRTs, and so on.
I see.
Then I guess let's go into the ride then.
Before that, we need to know how to get on the ride.
Oh yeah. Actually, how?
Let me introduce to you an important member of the team.
Okay.
Right, so we have Safety Ambassador Alan here today.
Hi, I'm Alan, the Service Ambassador. In order for the public to go on the vehicle,
Right.
they will have to use the current Grab Assist Grab app.
Okay.
Okay, there will be an additional function inside the Grab app. Customer will have to press on the transit, then you will see Route 1 and Route 3. Okay, example, we take Route 3.
Okay.
They will have to click the Route 3 and you see the pickup point and also the drop-off point.
Okay.
Okay, and the customer will have to choose where they want to be picked up. Once they go on board the vehicle, they will have to scan the QR code inside the vehicle. So the job scope of ambassador will have to check whether the payment is successful or not. And of course, when they go on board, we have to ensure the safety. I mean that put on safety belt. If they don't put on safety belt, it will keep on reminder, safety belt, safety belt.
Also, the car won't move until
Yes, the car will move important.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so then now let's get onto the car.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me introduce you all to Rashid. Rashid is our safety operator that will be taking us on the ride today.
How come we'll have driver one?
Yeah, so in the
thought it's-
early phase of the deployment, the car drives itself, but we have a safety operator at the wheel, just being ready to take over at any point.
Like just in
should
case.
he need.
Then why is the driver on the left side?
So this vehicle has been used in deployment so far in the Middle East and China. These are the primary markets where the WeRide GXR is running so far. And these are left-hand drive markets. So as we scale up the operation here in Singapore, then eventually we hit a size that will also have right-hand drive vehicles, like left-hand doors. This is something we're working closely with them with.
But they keep repeating, please fasten your seatbelt.
I think we have to do it.
We have to fasten our seatbelt.
So the car won't take off if we don't put the seatbelt.
Exactly.
Oh damn. For now, I have to scan this, right?
That's
Punggol
correct.
Route 1, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can click into
I
it.
click this and then I put scan
Scan
QR,
QR.
and then for that one.
That's right.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, you're done. So now you are basically in the transit screen, and then once you've arrived at your destination, you can just click I have arrived.
Okay.
Oh, you can see the screen here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can see all the road markings also.
It's actually like safe, very safe, to a point that it's a bit paranoid.
Yeah, that's a good observation, right? And like the vehicle is tuned to be like especially conservative. Later you can look out when you reach some pedestrian crossings, you know, or turnings. Then you'll see that the vehicle takes maybe longer than usual pause than a normal driver would.
What's the max speed of this?
So the max speed of the vehicle actually is it's operating close to the road limit. We specifically configured it to operate slightly below the road limit just to be safer. But essentially, this vehicle could go up to 100-120 km per hour.
So if it rains, right, does it affect the visibility or how it scans?
That's a good question. So when it rains, essentially how the vehicle detects its surroundings and takes actions is via the cameras and LiDARs that it has.
Okay.
So in the instance of rain, it will be affected, the perception is affected a little bit.
Okay.
Right? But right now, this vehicle can actually still see up to 200 meters in advance in its surroundings, all around it. It will still be able to operate, but it may adopt a slightly safer profile where it moves a bit more slowly or moves more cautious.
Wow, you all really account for all sorts of things. So if a tree suddenly just fall down in the middle of the road, the car will take an alternate road to the destination.
Yes, assuming we have trained it to handle that situation.
Yeah.
The alternative is, let's say we haven't trained it to specifically respond to the situation, then it will respond by, say, coming to a safe stop, right? Or seeing if it can change lane, but remain on the same road so that it can continue with its journey.
Pets allowed on board so far?
At present, no.
But who is there to catch? Like there's no one in the...
Oh, that's a good question.
Right.
Now is a good time for me to point out the cameras that you see.
So I cannot just bring a pet.
So there's actually one facing Rashid, there's
Okay.
one facing guys in the center,
Right,
and one more at the back facing the back row of
Right,
passengers.
right.
These are actually being monitored in real time by our customer service agents,
Okay.
whom you can give them a call later and then see, ask them any questions you have as
Okay.
well. There will be various behaviors or actions that people do. In those instances, then typically we rely on the remote monitoring from our command center based on these in-car cameras that you see here.
Right.
And also, we'll have remote operators that are monitoring the overall driving behavior of the vehicle.
You got?
you
You got?
see me?
You got?
Wait, they know that we're filming, right?
They know.
You try.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Jen from Punggol. How can I help you today?
Hi, you just wanted to see if the cameras are working. What color is Ryan wearing?
Yeah, working fine.
What color am I wearing?
The gentleman is probably wearing something dark. Something, if I'm not wrong, black or blue.
Yeah,
wow.
check.
Okay.
What is this?
How many fingers are up?
You're putting up 4 fingers.
No, it's 3 fingers and 1 thumb. But, okay. It's still very human.
Yeah.
Still
It is very human.
Yeah. I feel assured that it's not like an AI agent talking to me when I
Right.
press for help, you see. A help, I think still need a human touch. Oh, so this is the first stop, then the door will open to let whoever there is.
Exactly.
Okay, so if nobody get out, we just wait.
So nobody get out, the door will close.
Do they have to stop at every stop even if there's nobody that is coming out from
Yes, at present, yes. So,
Right.
similar to how a public bus would operate,
So these are the places that the bus cannot enter.
Yeah, that's true. The
It's
the
like
road is
hot
small.
dog
Yeah, it's like the convenience of an actual Grab, but not as restrictive as a bus.
how do you find the seat so far? Is it comfortable?
It's very comfortable.
It feels like a superstar.
I have sat on planes that is more squeezy.
Yeah.
Is there a age limit to enter this vehicle, or like even a bunch of 5 kids can just come in with no supervision from parents?
So right now, you do need to have the Grab app to be able to board the vehicle,
right.
because there are terms of service that you need to also acknowledge. So teens, right, from 13 to 18, actually, if you have a teens account, they will be able to scan by themselves.
Okay.
Otherwise, for those below that or those without teens account, if they are accompanied by an adult, then they can also board the vehicle.
Actually, I love all the interface of the screen.
It's very futuristic.
Vehicles.
It looks-
Yeah, then look at the bike. The bike is just a small block.
This is the LiDAR at work, I suppose, right?
Exactly, yeah. So you see it picks up, people, pedestrians, motorcyclists,
Even
and so on.
cones.
The traffic light, all that also. You will always keep to the left.
Typically, it will. You'll see though, sometimes it goes to the right to do a bit of overtaking, right?
Wow.
Or if it
Wow, even
senses that it moves a
overtaking.
bit faster.
This is a gangster.
Well, it's a fine balance between, trying to get people more quickly to their destination, at the same time being conservative. So over time, these are the little things that we've optimized.
How does it react to other cars horning it?
At present, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't react.
At present, it doesn't.
So if
Has its own mind.
if a driver just like road raging to this car, there's no point.
it's agnostic.
Okay.
It's very chill.
Okay.
It'll just be very chill.
Wow, even so tight.
This one will be a interesting pick-up and drop-off point. And later you'll see the vehicle execute a three-point turn also.
Yeah, I was thinking like, how is he going to... No, because there's a car here.
So there is a regular shuttle bus that plies this route. Hence, there is like a give-way maneuver that has to happen.
Wow, that was crazy because we couldn't even see
the bus.
We couldn't even see a bus, but
It
it slowed down and just stopped and just wait for the... Wow,
Yes.
It does the three-point turn better than I could. I would have done a 30-point turn.
Me too, better than me too.
30-point
Should take driving lessons from the car.
I did a 30-point turn at the end. The way the safety officer is there, right? It looked like he's using telekinesis to control the...
sunglasses.
对啊，他用他的 ESP.
Sunglasses.
X-Men.
Yeah, like X-Men. Yeah, X-Men. But personally, I have a car, but I don't like to drive. I can't wait for this future where I don't have to drive.
Time if we don't need like drivers, do we still need to take driving license?
I mean, we are talking about in the distant future, right?
It's
Because
an
it's
interesting
driving
question.
yourself, as long as you got money to buy the car,
Yeah.
you just drive you around.
The closest thing to a teleportation device, you just get into a vehicle, then you get off.
Yeah.
Seeing the safety operator, right, is behaving like X-Men right now. Like
Yes.
he's not doing much. Actually, when does he actually want to take over the vehicle or touch the
Right,
steering
like what
wheel?
determines it?
Yeah,
right?
what determines it?
So we're here with the X-Man that's been driving us just now.
Yeah, yeah.
His name is Rashid and he's the safety operator.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm Rashid and the SO.
When will you step in to take control?
Okay, good question.
Okay.
We try not to take so-called intervene as much as possible.
Okay.
But if the need arise,
Yeah.
and whenever there is safety concern,
Safety concern.
and when there is a danger,
Okay.
definitely we'll have to take over manually.
Of course.
So it's a button you press, is it? Then
No,
you take.
because there are three ways for you to take over.
Okay.
First is by holding the steering,
Right.
and then secondly press the brake,
Right.
and thirdly is the accelerator.
Right. Then
Yeah.
once you...
Once we use that feature, definitely the vehicle will be in manual mode.
Why do you choose to be a safety operator? Because like, it seems like there's nothing much to do, right? You just a lot of observation.
Also an interesting question because I like technology.
Oh, you like technology?
I like all this new IT and IT savvy. Before that, I went to China last year, which is in Guangzhou.
Okay.
But I saw a few of the AVs running without the driver. So it makes me more interested to take the ride when I came to Singapore and there is a Grab Academy offering this position. I tried to apply and I got it.
Wow.
So from what I know, you previously were a Grab driver, a PhD
Yes,
driver.
I have been with Grab for almost 9 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. How are you guys trained though? How's the whole training like?
The training consists of theory and practical.
Okay.
So in the theory, they will ask us like how to be safe,
Okay.
when to take over, when not to take over, and after that, in the practical, they will drive us around.
Okay.
Like what you see just now,
correct,
the vehicle,
correct.
right? So they are driving, and then after that, they will just learn how to drive on the left hand first manually.
Oh,
right.
okay. Is it very different?
Yeah, it's of course different because we are used to drive on the right hand
yes,
side.
yeah.
So yeah, our so-called position where we want to focus on the road will be more different. We have to
correct.
keep more to the left.
Do you think it's more tiring to be a safety operator than a driver?
Definitely,
Oh.
because once you are driving, although you are not driving, you are sitting down on the road and you have to focus more on the road, and yeah, it's much more so-called stressful.
Yeah, I
can
would
say.
imagine because at least when you drive, you got something to do.
Yes.
You know, you're just looking, you're observing, you need to be ready.
More alert.
Yes, yeah,
need to be
you have
alert.
to be more alert and
Yeah.
more focused.
So overall, do you like your role?
Yes, I'm happy with what I'm doing because it gives me the flexibility of time.
Right.
Because just work 9 to 5 and then after that I got an off days during Saturday and Sunday. During the weekends I can go out with my family and I also have a fixed income.
Because last time when you are a Grab driver, I guess Saturday, Sunday are your best times to
Yes,
drive, right? Yeah.
correct.
Then you burn your weekends. lah.
Exactly.
So have you actually picked up your family in this vehicle before?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because last week, in fact, they have invited my family members to take a ride on the autonomous vehicle.
Oh.
And they are very happy, and I have some photos.
Right. They're not scared.
They are not. They are not scared. They are also excited to
Right.
get on board of this vehicle.
So they get to experience it. Lah.
Yes, correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So thank you, Rashid, for driving us around and
Yeah. Driving us around.
yeah, letting us experience this service. So
Pleasure.
yes,
Yeah. I have to say the whole feeling right feels very magical, very futuristic. Especially when I saw the safety operator right, he's not even touching
Hands-free.
Yeah, so that is feel very magical, and then the whole ride right is very comfortable.
yeah, it's very comfortable.
Yeah,
very
there was nothing in front of me, so
Correct.
it's like a lot of space.
plus star
Yeah, and then when we call even the
safety command center.
the safety command center, right? You can interact with us. Then
Correct.
it feels very human. Doesn't feel like it's an AI or on
Correct.
hold and things like that.
Yeah. So I think overall, great experience, very comfortable. I think
Yeah.
all of y'all should go and come and
Yeah.
try. Even if you don't stay in Punggol,
Yeah.
I think y'all can just come and try it lah.
So if you'd like to experience this for yourself, right, you can head over to our description box to click on the link for more information. You have to try it because I think that is the future.
Correct.
And I can't wait for it to roll out for the entire nation. So by the time this video is out, the service is already launched. So make sure to check them out. And as always, remember to follow all our socials. Click here for more, click here, subscribe, and cut to the bloopers.
And there are actually a good number of chickens that we have seen in Punggol.
Oh my god.
So
yeah.
your map her
Actually,
chicken, right?
driving here, you see a lot of chickens on the road.
There have been a few, and you know, you'll see that if we do encounter one, you'll see that the vehicle will also like kind of stop for them.
If we-
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.